Hey everyone, welcome to part 2 of sewing a jacket with me. Today, I'm going to cut out my favorite fabric. I'm very sad. Not really, because this will be a cute jacket. I'm just not like, I have a lot of fabric. I'm kind of a fabric hoarder. Most of the stuff I know what to do with. And this one in particular, I was kind of teetering on doing a cute blazer because I think this would be a cute blazer. And then I realized I don't have anything that's heavy, like a warm jacket with a hood. I do have one, but it's falling apart. I decided that I wanted to make a hood. And so this pattern that I have has a hood. But it's also cute because it's kind of a shawl collar. So it's kind of converty. I really like the converty part. Converty. I like that it converts. So it can be a cute little shawl collar, or I can put it up for a hood. Where I live, it rains a lot. It's insane that I don't have a jacket, like a winter jacket with a hood. Just insane. So here I am. Going to cut this out. I'm also going to cut out the lining. Doesn't look like it matches, but I think it'll be really fun. Looks really bad on the camera, but it's not. Like in real life, it's not. It's not that bad. So I've got this, got my zipper, my pattern, my lining. I needed a snap, which I have. So I've got everything I need. I just need to bite the bullet and cut it out. Should be fine. I have faith that it'll work. Should be fine. Let's cut it out. It'll be cute. I'm excited. Whoa! Whoa! I just don't look like it. Again, I just don't want to ruin my jacket. Should be fine. Anyway, okay. Let's just do it. Yay. There's a lot of this. I don't know how much my husband got me, but this is 60 wide. So I'm going to have a ton left over, I think. It is so much fun. It's just a lot of it. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, it's just so pretty. Look at how pretty it is. It's a houndstooth. I love a good houndstooth. Okay, I'm done. I'm finished. Upper back lining on the boat. Okay. Okay. It'll be fun. It's just so pretty. Oh, this is fun to write on. Oh, wow. I could probably use a Sharpie since it's only trace on, and then use the dots for this. Because it's not coming through at all. It's laughing at me. No. Yeah, see, this is way better. I get it. Okay. There's no going back. Okay, so I cut it all out of my main fabric, and I also cut out the lining. Now I'm going to start sewing the outer shell. I'm actually going to do them all at the same time because it's all the same. I am sewing the tops and the bottoms together. That's what I'm doing first. That wasn't in the instructions, that I made up, that seam around the middle. I'm going to start sewing the jacket just in time for summer. So, okay, let's get started sewing. Okay, so I joined them all. So I've got a big strip now. I ironed them. I ironed all my seams flat, and then I realized that I used for marking heat disappearing markers. So all of that work that I went through, I was having to really mark on it, and it's all gone. Like, I should have some lines here, and it's gone. I don't have any lines. So now I have to go back and remark everything that I just did. It took me a really long time. And now I have chalk. I am going to make those lines stay. So now I'm going back and redoing everything that I just did marking wise. Back to redrawing everything. Yay! Okay, so I put on the zipper. Works really well. Sits up here. It does work, I promise. That's funny. There we go. It just got caught. I needed to just sew it a little bit more. Anyway, so put on the zipper. Next instruction is pockets. So I went ahead and I pinned my pockets on 4 of them. And then sew the pockets, under stitch the pockets, and then sew the seams. And then move on to the lining, do all that for the lining, and then we will work on the sleeve, and then let's just keep going from there. So pockets first. Let's do some easy stuff before I put in the sleeve. Yay. Okay, yeah, let's get going. So far, I really do love it. It's gonna go like that. It's so soft. I really, really love it. The pockets are sitting right. Everything just looks nice. Next, I think probably should put the sleeves in and then do it all on the lining. And then the hood's next. The collar slash hood kind of convert it. I think it'll be a cute jacket once it's done. I'm really excited. Woo! I really, really like this jacket. I am going to soldier on and do this. I'm looking for a sleeve. It's not on there yet. Put the sleeve on and then move on to the lining. Do everything on the lining. Hood. Put it together. We'll go from there. Oh, bobbin ran out. Let's start again. So I'm still loving it. I just put the sleeves on. It was as terrible as I was with the muslin. This one actually is a little bit better because it does have not so tight woven, I guess. It's not as tightly woven. That's what I wanted to go for. Not as tightly woven, but I really do think it's so cute. I love the fabric. It fits pretty well. So now move on to the lining. I haven't gotten that far past with muslin samples, so we'll see. We'll see how the rest goes. But so far, I really do like it. I think it's super cute. So it's so soft. I keep saying that. It's so soft. So I'm going to do the same thing I just did for the lining. And then we're going to move on to the hood. And then we're going to put the lining together. I'll have a done jacket here soon. Yay! So I never read the beginning, this is how you're supposed to lay it out. I never read it, ever. Most instructions, this is the pattern, these are the symbols. It's like, yeah, I already know all of that. Things that like are constantly on patterns, I never read. So I just blow through this part. I just don't even look at it. So I'm sewing the lining together and I'm going, why doesn't the bottom match? I am like an inch difference between this lining piece and the regular lining. And I'm going, I can't stretch it anymore. And then I walk the pieces and I'm like, yeah, there's like huge difference. What is going on? And then I read the part that I never read because it's always the same. But in big bold letters, it said, lining note. After coat and jacket has been cut, turn up 1 inch on lower edge of the pattern pieces. Why isn't this more on the instructions? I don't ever look at the cutting thing. So now I have to go and cut off 1 inch, which is an inch difference on all my lining. This feels like cheating. Reading this, like how he laid it out, feels like cheating to me. So I never even look at it because I'm like, why do I need to look at it? This is why. Now it all makes sense. This is why it wasn't fitting. So sometimes I don't understand why they do the things they do. Put it on this. Something that indicates that I don't have to read the cutting thing because I don't ever read that one. I read the pattern. Now it makes sense why nothing is fitting. There's a huge difference between the lining and the regular fabric. So it would make sense that I'd have to take it off an inch. I feel like they should put it somewhere else rather than at the part I don't read because it's always the same. A good thing I sewed all of them already. Yay. So now I have to go back and take off an inch off of all of it. And then it'll fit and then it'll make me feel better. I don't know if anybody else doesn't read those, but I just skip right over them. I'm like, I already know how to sew. I already know what these markings are. I never read this page. I always skip to the instructions. Half my fault. I'm taking half responsibility for that. I don't know if anybody else doesn't read that page. I mean, you would see it if you did that page, but I don't. So, okay, all right. Maybe it is mostly my fault. I don't know what the moral of the story is. It's still not going to make me want to read that section. It's just a waste of time for me. So anyway, I'm going to cut this lining off and then I'm going to get back to sewing the rest of the lining. After, and I'm not even joking, 6 times I ripped out the sleeve. 6. And I was telling myself, like, if I just have a little, like, pucker up here, you know, then it's all right. It's just a little pucker. And then I'm thinking to myself, like, if I'm being judged on this, I don't want a little pucker. I just want it to look right. I have, like, a handful of them. There's a couple of them that I can iron out. This top part, I don't think I can. It's just going to stay there. It looks way better. I tried everything. I tried gathering it. I tried everything. It is stretch, but it's not stretched the way I wanted it to stretch. Like, it's stretchy on the cut line, but it isn't stretchy on the grain. Like, it's just not stretchy. I almost just wanted to throw it away and find something different. But I did it, and it's in, and thank goodness. After you rip out, I think even twice for me, I'm just like, what am I doing wrong? There has to be something that I'm missing here. And then the third time I was like, do I really need ease? Do I need ease in my shoulder? Like, I can just not move my shoulder. It'll be fine. Or my arm. And then I was like, maybe I'll need half the amount of ease. If I can't fully extend my arm back, it's not gonna hurt me. At the 5th and 6th time, I was like, no, I'm gonna get this right. I'm gonna beat this. I'm gonna beat it. I'm gonna prevail. And I did. Eases and sleeves, I did this one. It was like, yeah, just went right in because it does have stretch. Like it is a stretchier fabric than satin. Even though it said stretch satin, it's not the way I wanted it to stretch. So I conquered it. It's all done. The lining. Let me consult instructions, see where I'm at. I'm not even supposed to be doing the lining right now. It wants me to do something else. Cross my fingers. The worst is behind me. Okay, so the next instruction is to pin the edge of the lining to the part that I interfaced the very front. And it's going to be an inch difference because lining needs to be shorter than the regular fabric. And then we're going to stitch 5/8 all the way down. And we're going to do something trimming at the bottom. We're going to do it on both sides. And then we get into the hood. And then we sew the bottom too. We sew it around the bottom. But I think when you trim this, you cut this so it's not so bulky right here. I think that's it. Oh, the sleeves. You have to sew the sleeves together. And then we'll get to the hood. So yes, we're on the home stretch. Everything's better now. Let's get sewing the front facing. Okay, so this pattern is super duper confusing. Like, this is why I don't read patterns and I just go for it. And I should have just gone for it. I still might. Because it's just like, ugh. Their pictures stink and their wording stinks. It's like, clip into the front facing seam allowance 5/8 an inch at the lower edge of stitching. Why? Why do I have to do that? Then you have to press under on the inner edge of the facing below the clip as shown. It doesn't show that. Like, it doesn't show anything. Like, it's telling you to clip here, but it's like nothing is pressed under. Why? Why are you making me do this? And then on 13, it tells you to stitch the garment and the lining together, but I just did that. See, it doesn't make any sense. There's videos on YouTube for people doing this. One gal completely did not even like follow any of these instructions. And so her zipper's on the wrong side and she's just going for it. And I'm like, God, I wish I just would have done that. I hate reading these things because they're like, they don't make any sense. This is why people have a hard time sewing. It's because your instructions stink. And then I'm watching this other one and I'm going, yes, because she cut out the lining like the pattern shown. She didn't even see that you're supposed to make the lining shorter. So it is Simplicity's fault, not my fault. Even though I know lining is supposed to be shorter than the pattern itself so that it doesn't show. Anyway, but still, they should have like indicated it better than at the part where no one reads. I might just forget this pattern and just do my own thing. Usually Simplicity is the good ones. Simplicity usually has like really, really clear instructions and it's easy to understand. These instructions are dumb. I have no idea what they want me to do. And it's not, the picture stinks. Like, that picture tells me nothing. It's like, doll, it's okay. It's gonna be okay.
I'm okay. No, I'm not.
I just don't want to do it their way. I think I can do it my way and have it still turn out pretty well. There's tons of ways of doing things, so it doesn't have to be this way. I can figure it out. I'm just gonna do it the way I want to do it. Between the sleeve and ripping it out, I am like finished with this project. This project is making me so angry. It makes me sad because I love this fabric. I think it's great. It's like I need to make my own patterns because then I know what I'm doing and I know how to put it together. I mean, I've never really like wanted to give up sewing as much as I do right now. Not give it up, but like I need a breather from this project because I am going to tear it apart and just burn it. I'm that irritated with it right now because it just doesn't, it doesn't make any sense. I feel defeated, but I have to finish it because I like this coat. I like this fabric, so let's finish it. I'm gonna burn this jacket. It has a hidden placket. There is on the pattern, center fold, fold line, stitching. You're supposed to stitch the zipper on there and then you're supposed to fold it over. So it's hidden, right? And so there's a hidden zipper here and then over here is not zipper. It's not hidden. Right. Okay. Why would you have a pole on this side when it's hidden? Oh gosh, gross. Ugh, I'm so passionate. Who's zipping their zippers like this? This doesn't make any sense. And I reread the instructions and it said on the right side, pin the zipper half with the slider and pull tab facing down, put it on the right side. This is your right side. Who is zippering zippers like that? No one is. These instructions are garbage. Do not read these. They're complete garbage. I have to take the lining out. I have to pull out the zipper and put the one that doesn't have the teeth on the right one. Holy cow. I'm just like finished with this jacket. This is just comical. This is taking me forever and it's getting worse. I'm finished. I'm not reading them anymore because it's complete garbage. Thanks, Simplicity. You made a garbage pattern. The instructions stink. because this is going to be hidden. This is a hidden placket. So it's going to be on the fold line. You're going to fold it over like this. Do. Fold, fold, fold. Do. Who is zipping up their jackets like that? No one. No one is putting the teeth in there and zipping it up like that. So the zipper faces you? What? Ugh. So that's where I'm at. I've completely given up on the instructions. I am going to follow my heart. I feel like I know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm just going to sandwich it in and I'm going to sew it and then I'm going to do everything and I'm going to pull it through the sleeve. So if anybody has this book is my lifesaver. I love this book. This book tells you how to do everything except sew a hood. Tailoring. It's under tailoring. Gives you the exact instructions on how to sew a jacket with a lining in it. And yep, you pull it through, leave lining sleeve open here. And then you pull it through there and then you don't have any hand stitching seam because it's all in the lining. So this is a garbage pattern. I'm finished. I'm defeated. Don't buy this pattern. And if you do, don't read the instructions. What the picture's telling me is I have this nice hidden zipper right here, right? So why, if I need to fold it over, would you put the pull on the right? Ugh! I'm done my rant. If you're an advanced sewer, just follow your heart. I'm just gonna sew a jacket the way a guide to fashion sewing is gonna show me. Because this is the way that I think I've been taught, not this way. So now I have to rip everything out. Okay, so I've exhausted my patience for this jacket. I just twisted the arm and sewed it in there. It's like the fourth time I've ripped it out. I can't do it anymore. I'm just making mistake after mistake after mistake, and I just need to step away and just deal with it later. So at the end of this video, guess what? There is no project to show you because I'm gonna burn this if I don't stop. It's good to just step away and do something else because all I'm doing is just making everything worse. It's summertime, so I'm not really concerned about having a jacket for, winter. Like, I don't wear heavy summer jackets. So maybe I'll come back the beginning of summer and fix this because I can't do it right now. I am so frustrated with this thing. I've ripped the lining out 4 times, countless tries to figure this out. And I just tried to put it on and my sleeve is all twisted. Like, I have to rip that out now too. I just need to step away. So there will be no end of this. There will be no finished piece. I'm so sad because I love this material and it's just not my friend today or ever day. I'm sorry, but there will be no reveal. Yay! Okay, so this sleeve worked. The other one didn't, but look, I've got a sleeve. Not too happy with this jacket. Not too happy with anything right now. Oh, this is pulling really weird too. Because I sewed. Yep, that's something I have to rip out. See, not doing it. We're done. We're done with the jacket. Sometimes you just have to step away and then come back with better, fresh eyes so that you don't kill it and burn it. So I'm sorry, there will be no project reveal for this video. But the next one, so I was going to do the 1940s, but I have gotten a special surprise. I'm pretty excited about it. It's my own creation. I'm making something of my own. So I don't have to deal with simplicity patterns because I need to step away from those. We'll just come back to this in August. Maybe. I mean, I like the fabric, so I have to. So yeah, I've never ripped out more than I've ripped out at this project. Almost every single thing in here I've ripped out. My interfacing is like shreds. Let's just take a pause on this project and come back to it. And I will move on to something that I'm super excited about. I was super excited about this, but not anymore. Watch out for this video. This video might just pop up in your feed. Thanks for watching. I'll finish it one day, but not today. It's not today. Not today. outside.